Learn English easily.
A busy mom's daily routine.
Hello, my name is Kim. I live as a working mom with my two kids, Emma, who is 8, and Jack, who is 5. Every day of my life is full of action but also full of happiness and love. My day begins when it's still a bit dark outside. I wake up, but I try to be very quiet. I don't want to wake up Emma and Jack, who are still sleeping in their beds. I carefully get out of my warm bed. I walk on my tiptoes, so I don't make any noise. I go to the kitchen, where it is a little cool. I start making coffee. I take the coffee pot and fill it with water. Then, I add some coffee grounds. The smell of coffee begins to fill the kitchen. I turn on the coffee maker, and it makes a gurgling sound as the water heats up. Soon, hot coffee begins to drip into the pot. While the coffee is brewing, I stand in the kitchen and enjoy the quiet. It's a peaceful time for me. I like these moments in the morning when everything is calm. When the coffee is ready, I pour myself a cup. I take small sips, feeling the warmth of the coffee. With my hot cup of coffee, this quiet time in the morning helps me prepare for the busy day ahead. It's a simple routine, but it's a very important part of my day. Then it's time for me to wake up Emma and Jack. I walk to their rooms, and I approach their beds gently, not wanting to startle them. I reach out and shake Emma lightly. She's the older one, and sometimes a little harder to wake up. Emma, it's morning, I say softly. She slowly opens her eyes and looks at me, still half asleep. I give her a big hug. Then I go over to Jack's bed. He's usually easier to wake. A gentle shake and he's opening his eyes, looking up at me with a sleepy smile. I give him a big hug too. Emma and Jack start to yawn and stretch. They have sleepy eyes and messy hair, which always makes me smile. Then, it's time for them to get ready for school. We go to their closets to pick out clothes for the day. I help them choose what to wear. Jack often picks his red sweater or a t-shirt with a picture of a dinosaur on it. They both like to pick clothes that are comfortable and fun. Next, they go to the bathroom to brush their teeth. I make sure they use enough toothpaste and brush for 2 minutes. I teach them to brush in small circles, cleaning every tooth. Emma is good at brushing her teeth by herself, but Jack sometimes needs a little help. I show him how to reach the back teeth and make sure he rinses his mouth well after brushing. Getting Emma and Jack ready for school is a busy part of the morning, but it's also a time when we can talk and laugh together. It's a happy start to our day. Breakfast time in our house is a happy and busy time. After Emma and Jack are ready, we all go to the kitchen where I start making breakfast. I crack some eggs into a pan and watch them sizzle and cook. Then, I pop some bread into the toaster. The bread jumps up when it's done, turning into warm, crispy toast. On weekends I make pancakes or French toast. We all sit together around the table to eat. The table is in the middle of the kitchen, and it's where we share a lot of our family time. While we eat, we talk about what's going to happen that day. Emma often talks about school. She might have a new project or a test. She's excited to learn and see her friends. Jack, who is younger, likes to show me and Emma his drawings. He loves to draw pictures of animals, cars, and sometimes funny monsters. We all look at his drawings and tell him how good they are. After breakfast, it's time to get ready to leave. I pack lunch boxes for Emma and Jack. I make sandwiches with different fillings, sometimes cheese, peanut butter, and jelly. I add some fruits like apples or bananas and a small treat like a cookie or a piece of chocolate. I want to make sure they have a yummy and healthy lunch at school. Then, we get into the car to drive to school. The drive is not too long, and we sometimes listen to music or talk more about our day. When we arrived at school, Emma and Jack jump out of the car. They are excited to see their friends and start their day. I watch them as they run to meet their friends. I wave goodbye to them, feeling happy and a little bit sad to see them go. I know they will have a good day, but I miss them already. Then, I drive off to start the rest of my day. Once Emma and Jack are safely at school, I head to my job. I work in administration. My job involves doing different tasks like typing on the computer, talking on the phone, and meeting with other people who work with me. I like my job because it is very interesting. Every day, I learn new things and help solve problems. Sometimes, my job can be busy, but I always think about how my work helps me and my family. However, even though I like my job, the best part of my day is when it's time to go home and see my family again. In the afternoon, when school is over for Emma and Jack, my husband Andy picks them up. They usually run to the car with big smiles on their faces, excited to tell me about their day. As they drive home, Emma and Jack talk about what they did in school. Emma might talk about a new book she read or a fun game she played with her friends. Jack often tells about what he learned, like counting numbers or the colors he used in a painting. Andy listens and asks them questions, happy to hear about their adventures. Sometimes, if the weather is nice and he has some extra time, he stops at the park before going home. Emma loves the swings. She sits on one and Andy pushes her. She goes higher and higher, laughing with joy. Jack loves the slide. He climbs to the top and then slides down very fast. He always has a big smile when he reaches the bottom. Their dad sits on a bench and watches Emma and Jack play. They feel very peaceful and happy at the park. It's a simple pleasure, but it means a lot to us. After some time at the park, they get back in the car and head home. These moments are precious, and we cherish the time we spend with our kids. When they get back home from the park or directly from school, it's time for homework. Emma and Jack take out their books and papers from their backpacks and spread them on the table. The table becomes covered with different colors from their notebooks and pencils. I join them after I return from work. I sit with them at the table to help them with their homework. Emma might have math problems or a story to write. Jack often has coloring activities or simple words to learn. I read the instructions to them and explain what they need to do. If they don't understand something, I try to explain it simply. I feel proud when they understand and happy to help them learn. After homework, it's time for dinner. Dinner is a special time because we make it together. We go into the kitchen, and I start cooking. Sometimes we make spaghetti, other times, we might make chicken and vegetables. Emma and Jack love to help. Emma might stir the pot, and Jack helps his dad set the table, putting plates and forks in their places. We sit down to eat and talk about our day. We share stories about what happened, and sometimes we tell jokes. Jack has funny jokes that make us all laugh. It's a happy time, filled with talking and laughing. After dinner, it's bath time. Emma and Jack go into the bathroom and get into the bathtub. They play in the water, splashing a little. Bath time is fun and helps them get ready for bed. Then, they change out of their clothes and into their soft pajamas. We go to the living room and sit on the couch. I pick a book to read to them. We snuggle together on the couch, and they rest their heads against me while I read. The story is usually something fun or a little adventure. They listen, sometimes asking questions or looking at the pictures. Finally, it's bedtime. I walk with Emma and Jack to their bedrooms. I tuck them into bed, making sure they are cozy under their blankets. I give them each a goodnight kiss and wish them sweet dreams. I turn off the light, and the room becomes quiet and dark. The house is now very quiet. I sit for a moment and think about the day. I feel tired from all the activities, but my heart is full of love and happiness. I am so thankful for my wonderful family and the happy life we share. It's been a long day, but it's filled with moments I cherish. When Emma and Jack are fast asleep in their beds, the house becomes very quiet. This is the time when I finally have a moment just for myself. I go to the living room and sit on the big, comfortable couch. I pick up a soft, cozy blanket that's always there and wrap it around me. It feels warm and comforting. Soon, my husband joins me on the couch. He's been doing things around the house or finishing his work. We decide to watch a movie together. We pick a movie that we both like. It could be a funny movie that makes us laugh a lot, or sometimes a more serious one that makes us think. We might share a bowl of popcorn, passing it back and forth. We laugh at the funny parts of the movie and enjoy the quiet time together. Watching a movie like this is our way to relax and spend time with each other after a busy day. It feels nice to be close and share this time. When the movie ends, we turn off the TV and talk for a bit. We might talk about the movie or about things we need to do the next day. It's a quiet, comfortable conversation. We are both tired from the day, but it's nice to have this time to talk and listen to each other. Finally, it's time to go to bed. We turn off the lights and go to our bedroom. As I start to fall asleep, I think about my day. I remember the busy morning and the laughter at dinner. I think about my children's smiles and the quiet time with my husband. Even though my days are very busy and sometimes tiring, I feel very happy. I love being a mom and spending time with my family. I love my life just the way it is. Slowly, I drift off to sleep, feeling grateful and content. My last thoughts are about looking forward to doing it all over again tomorrow.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe for more.